Hello, YouTube, and a special hello to BFinter 390. First subscriber here to my stream. This is day 4 of quitting smoking using the Stop Smoking Age Cigarettes. So being day 4, I have just taken my first night dose, and so far things are going pretty well. You guys might be able to hear me a little bit better on this video as I found a different setting on my laptop for the microphone, so sorry about the past couple of ones. Just to explain where I am, as the background's a little bit different and there's not a painting and a stack of files over my shoulder. I'm not in my office today. I am at home, sitting in the stool that I usually sit in the evenings to have a beer and to smoke cigarettes. Of course, I've got my Marlboros there, my big lighter, and of course, I've got my ashtray. So, well prepared to sit down and talk to you guys about what's been going on with camping. So, day 3, woke up, felt great, went for a bike ride, rode close to 5 miles. It was one of the best bike rides I've ever had. Felt great, felt strong, felt good. Got home from the ride, and I could just really feel how smoking had affected me, but I could feel how my lungs were better because I hadn't been smoking as much for the past 2 days. So that was kind of surprising to feel that, but shortly thereafter, I just got a pretty massive coughing fit, and as I was in the shower, you could just see the tar and the stuff that built up in my lungs from 12, 13 years of smoking cigarettes now. You can see little bits of that coming out. That's just another reason for me to want to quit. That afternoon, I had to go out on a business meeting, and with that, driving downtown from where we are, it's a 20-minute ride. Typically, I would have had about 2 cigarettes, especially sitting in traffic and trying to find parking. After that, I had to run another errand on somewhere the other side of town, and of course, come back home. Really only had 2 cigarettes on that entire outing, where typically it would have been every time I turned the key, every time I got stuck at a red light, every time I was waiting in traffic, I would have lit up a cigarette. So I was very excited about that. Also, went out to have a couple of beers with my buddy last night. He's a non-smoker, so he typically ends up coming outside with me, smoke, and just stand and talk. I can't smoke in bars or restaurants here in North Carolina anymore. He noticed the difference, at the end of the evening, and also at the end of the evening I came home and I was absolutely wired. Could not get to sleep. Just felt jittery. Didn't really feel like, laying down and going to sleep. Finally, about 2 hours later, about 1:30 or so, it really felt like going to bed. When I did, I just passed out like a log until I think about 9:30 this morning. A little groggy this morning getting up, just the fact that I was up real late last night. But overall, things pretty good today. Had a little bit of reading to do for school, so catching up on that, getting some work done there. Had a little bit of maybe ADD, would be reading a long chapter on philosophy and kind of not be able to focus as well as I usually do. Not too concerning though, as I'll get through that class eventually and get on to something a little bit more interesting. I've noticed a couple other differences today. Went out with a buddy just for a couple hours this afternoon, and got another one of my non-smoking friends, and I left the house completely without cigarettes. That's something I haven't done. I haven't left anywhere without cigarettes in at least 11 years, I'd say. So that was kind of foreign to me, and the funny thing is I wasn't even looking for them. I wasn't even patting my pockets down and going, oh, where are my cigarettes? What if I need one? Uh, and actually, after I got home from being out for a few hours, my fiance's sick, so I'm cooking dinner and taking care of the animals and so on and so forth. It was another 2.5 hours because other things were more important than going and having a cigarette, which it's always been the other way around. It's always been, I'm going to go have a cigarette, then uh, now it's been, I'm going to do this, then I'll have a cigarette. So that's been the biggest thing that I've seen. Uh, if anybody's got any questions or comments, just go ahead and leave below, and I'll be sure to get back with you guys as soon as I can. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.